the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Mavericks in Dallas. For Dallas, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And we'll be watching the big man Brook Lopez in action tonight. Seems wherever he takes the floor, you can always count on him to give you about 20. How great is that to have from your starting center, Kenny?
Well, it's dependable points from any position is huge, but from your center position, I think that actually increases because they can draw fouls. Only few positions in the game can actually draw fouls, and the big guys are one.
Well, I like that Lopez doesn't need a lot of touches to get 20 points. That just shows me he's super efficient right there.
Yeah.
Kevin Harlan's got the call, and we will see you later.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's a single-game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the three ball the way they did in that one.
Oh, yeah. Once they started hitting, it was like an avalanche, even as the defense extended farther and farther out.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I liked that side of the game." And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Well, we always hear from NBA players that a win is a win. But, Chris, in all honesty, do some wins mean a lot more to players than others during the regular season?
You know, I know it sounds cliche, but not really. That really is the truth. You know, you may have 1 or 2 games that mean more, maybe Christmas, maybe against a rivalry, an old player. But you have to understand this. The whole mentality of lasting in this league is not to get 2 up or 2 down. If you get 2 up because you're playing against the Lakers, then you know you're going to lose against the Pistons the next night because you're not respecting them the same. You have to respect every team, fear every team the same. And so just circling one in red kind of shows that you're not respecting the next team, which sets up for a letdown. And so I think that's a good practice to have. Every game means the same, but human nature kicks in, and some are going to mean more than others.
That is really interesting. And now the Lakers starting group. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in there.
Oh!
Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, you got to love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. There's the screen. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Smith for 3. Ball with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rejected by Nowitzki.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And Matthews kicks to Farrell. And the pass to Lopez. Back to Farrell. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Farrell passes to Smith. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got 8 points. The Lakers off to a slow start. They trail by 6. Lakers passing it around. Matthews with the steal. Pass to Farrell. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. Lonzo Ball, number 1. And, of course, Dennis Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. With some arc, Zubats, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Lopez a screen. Farrell kicks to Smith from the wing, and the shot is long.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he can't get the first one. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
And he's good on the second. Here's Smith. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Lopez a screen. Smith drives in. Got a piece of it. Barnes kicks to Caldwell Pope. Up and in on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Farrell passes to Lopez. Kuzma pulls it in.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
And it's Ball in the corner. Out to the right wing. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Farrell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. To the right side. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. It's good from long range. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caldwell Pope outside. There's a screen. Dishes to Barnes. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope.
And Smith working hard on defense, using that vertical well to contest shots and throw shooters off. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nowitzki for three. Another three for Dallas.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Matthews. And no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Passes it to Smith. Lopez a screen. Smith drives in. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And when you look at Dennis Smith Jr., you aren't blown away by the physicality at first, but he's incredibly gifted for a player his size. Great speed and quickness to blow by defenders.
One shot.
Free throw good, Smith. And with Dennis Smith, it isn't just burst of speed, it's his play in the open floor and Greg running end to end, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, he also just jumps and finishes at the rim like a shooting guard. He's only probably 6'2", 6'3", but he gets up in the air like a wing player. He's a lot like Derrick Rose was when he burst on the scene.
Dallas leading by 3. Lopez a screen. The feed to Nowitzki. To the paint. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. That one goes. Count it.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Brook Lopez. And for the Mavericks, clearly the rebuild Greg has begun.
Yeah, but they made good use of their picks. They brought in more youth and signed their building blocks. Franchise isn't used to rebuilding, but they are approaching it, I think, the right way.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Farrell passes to Matthews. Lopez sets a screen for Matthews to the middle. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Matthews. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Kuzma passes to Barnes. No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Farrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smith outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's the pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Here's Dallas. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So many great point guards in this year's draft. Greg, what stands out to you about North Carolina State's Dennis Smith?
Well, I think he's the best athlete of them all. A terror off the bounce, great toughness, and he's drawn some comparison to Stevie Francis when you talk about his bounce and physicality.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and here's Fry from the arc. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
You love it when the big fella shows off his ability from beyond the arc.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Barea, and that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Mavericks.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
Los Angeles on D, 7-point differential. And Noel kicks to McConnell. There's a screen by Noel. Off the pick. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Smith kicks to Barea. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. He tries for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Lakers trail by 9. Smith outside. Over Smith. That's short off the rim.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
And here's McConnell. There's the pick. Smith kicks to Ingram. Fires from 14. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He feeds it to Barea. Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Curry. Kicks it to Barea. Lock at 6. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Over in the corner, Randall. It's taken away by Smith. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. They get it back. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Chris, I know you started doing a podcast, Fearless or Insane, with Chris Webber, an opportunity to have some meaningful conversations. What's that been like?
It's been great, Kevin. I've gotten a chance to talk to some friends, some mentors like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I've gotten to speak to him about what it was like playing for Wooden, what it was like coming up in the crazy 60s in that time. And, you know, he's such a thoughtful and a great individual. So to hear his stories about he and Muhammad Ali, he and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these great figures is just wonderful. I also got to speak to track legends John Carlos and Tommy Smith, who in the 1968 Olympics, we've seen them kind of protest when they put their fist up in defiance and kind of put their voice out for the voiceless. And I got to talk to them about how tough of a moment that was. Did they know the sacrifice that they were making? What happened, the backlash to what happened? And then all these years later, do they feel kind of vindicated that we're showing them so much love and people around the world appreciate what they've done? So we try to just discuss fearless or insane. You know, they say insane is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result, where these guys put their lives on the line.
Yes.
And they kind of knew that it necessarily wouldn't change the arc of justice, but they felt that they had to do it. And so it's just some cool conversations with people and athletes that were much more than an athlete. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a cool podcast.
54 seconds left in the first. McConnell kicks to Smith. Noel, a screen on Curry. The drive by Smith. Shoots over Curry, and he can't bank that one in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
To the wing right side, Kuzma. Tyler Ennis, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Mavericks leading by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Smith in the posts, guarded by Kerr. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Ennis has got the ball. Nice shot by Smith.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Smith in the posts. Smith missing again, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. To be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Smith. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Ingram. And it's Randall in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Curry dishes to Fry. It's stolen by Smith. To the wing on the left. Here's Randall. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 4-point Maverick lead
Defensively, if you force Randle into a jump shot, the mid-range area is where he likes to take it.
Ennis passes to Smith. They set the pick. Back to Ennis. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. It's blocked.
Not really blessed with the length to be a big-time rim protector, but Randle gets most of his blocks by playing with energy.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, who played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in him. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A., an even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. The dish to Smith. Fires for three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one now.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A baseline J. Smith missing again.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Ennis kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Smith. Here's Ennis. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Randle against Smith. Randle passes to McConnell. Picked by Randle. McConnell kicks to Randle. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. And it's Smith again missing.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Feeds to Ennis. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Ennis. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Ennis has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. McConnell kicks to Smith. Noel up top. Passes to Ingram. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Noel. Lopez comes in for Brandon Ingram. Matthews, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Farrell subbed in for Smith. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen. Shot off the screen. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Whenever Caldwell Pope gets room off the pick, he's golden. A dynamite scorer who can heat up in a hurry.
Lopez passes to Matthews. McConnell kicks to Matthews. Here's Hart. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Farrell passes to Nowitzki. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Ball dishes to Barnes. And it's Ball in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
A moment here to see the stats for Wesley Matthews. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team. Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer, just can't get it to go.
McConnell with it. The feed to Nowitzki. Back to McConnell. Tries it from 9. Here's Lopez. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. The Lakers in the lead. Now the pass to Hart. There's the triple. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Farrell kicks to Matthews. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Ball, the pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Ball. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
For the Mavericks, 16 consecutive years of 500 basketball or better. Coming to an end last season, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, it was the beginning of a rebuild. The first time in a long time for the Mavs. And they waived some of their veterans to free up space and court time to further develop those young players. And with how competitive this organization is, you know they'll do everything they can to get back in contention to try to send Dirk out on a high note.
Well, check this out. He didn't have any threes in the first, but he kept shooting, and now he just knocked down his second in a row.
To stop the run, that one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Farrell.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
There's a good screen. Hart the pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lopez a screen. Matthews dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Zubac. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez. Lakers leading by 4. Ball kicks to Zubac. Down low, Barnes. Lopez with the block. Now, here's McConnell. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki a screen. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Farrell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Here's Lopez. Lopez with another miss.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Caldwell Pope passes to Zubac. Here's Ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Over to the wing. Stolen by Ball. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Berea. And again, it's the Lakers.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them. And just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Now McConnell. Nowitzki a screen. Lopez outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 7 on the bucket from Matthews. We've seen them struggle in the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play, maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're moving.
Dallas making a switch here. Randall's checked in.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Barnes kicks the ball. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Ball.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Farrell kicks to Matthews. He dishes it to Nowitzki. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
I'm not sure, Greg, there's a player who better fits the description of a grinder than Wes Matthews.
Yeah, so tough, too. I mean, mentally and physically. He talks about inflicting his personality on the team, and he truly is what I'd call a culture builder.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Pass to Farrell. Lopez a screen. Farrell passes to Lopez. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Barea, and he lays it up and in. Barea's got 7 points.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
He hits the second from the line.
And the Mavericks looking to go young now around Nowitzki. Unsurprisingly, they've already found some intriguing young prospects.
He took good advantage of that screen. Barnes has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Randall no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
They set the pick.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken,
as we break down the action. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I gotta take my suit off.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky as we welcome you back to the Lone Star State. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from Dennis Smith in this one.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. Ball kicks to Barnes. They set the pick. Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Smith on the wing. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Ball kicks to Barnes. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mavericks trail by 15. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lopez dishes to Nowitzki. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Caldwell-Pope with it. Now Smith defending. Caldwell-Pope passes to Zubac. Here's Kuzma. And it's sent back by Lopez. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Screen by Smith. Lopez right side. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lopez has got 10.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
And here is Ball. He's got 10. To the middle. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy at your size who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that could knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2-guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Lopez a screen. The drive by Smith. Lopez kicks to Smith. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when Smith gets it going, boy, does he become difficult to slow down. His quickness allows him to get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Smith against Caldwell Pope. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma, that's good.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Here's Farrell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. There's the screen. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Out to Smith. The 11-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Smith's got 26 points.
And Smith, an accomplished scorer, has a beautiful-looking mid-range jumper.
Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Ingram. Barnes can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 14. Farrell for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Farrell's got 5 now.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Just fantastic to have a scorer like Caldwell Pope, a guy who can let it rain from any spot on the floor.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Farrell kicks to Ingram. Screen by Smith. Lopez left side. Kicks to Nowitzki. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And Zubats picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Yogi Ferrell. Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ennis comes in for Ball. Mavericks trail by 13. McConnell with it. Lopez a screen. McConnell passes to Lopez. From the low block, and it's good off the glass. 14 points for him.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Caldwell Pope against Smith. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive over Smith. And again, Contavious Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Contavious Caldwell Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
Noel's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Channing Frye's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his efforts?
Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around, fantastic defensively.
Ingram wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And a chance now to review the shot chart for the Mavericks.
This has been a pleasure
to watch. The rhythm he has in his game right now, the ease with which he's able to release these shots from beyond the arc. The defense just has no answer for him. And if he's going to continue to make threes like he has, Katie, bar the door.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. McConnell kicks to Randall. Screen by Smith. The dish to Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got 5 now.
Did anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Back to Ennis. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ingram. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Ennis. Ennis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
To the paint. It's tipped. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smith's got 31 points.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
There's a good screen. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Mavericks trail by 9. McConnell kicks to Randall. He feeds it to Ingram. Noel dishes to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's a screen by Noel. Pulls it from the elbow. Noel, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Curry against Smith. Outside Curry. There's the screen. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. McConnell kicks to Noel. Back to McConnell. There's a screen by Noel. 4 on the clock. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubac. Noel passes to Randall. Dishes to Ingram. To the middle. Goes up again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the Lakers are enduring the worst 5-year stretch in the franchise's history. They missed the playoffs in consecutive seasons only once, and that was back in the mid-'70s. Last season, their 4th straight in the lottery.
For Dallas, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Free throw drop for Smith. And the Lakers have always considered themselves a championship or bust type of franchise.
Well, that mentality runs up against the reality of their situation. I mean, they seem to have accelerated the process with some draft fortune and free agent signings. I mean, especially with Magic coming back, you know the magic is back. This upcoming offseason will be a big one for them.
Both free throws good from Smith.
And the explosive, athletic nature of Smith's game, really exciting. Just a guy at the point with a ton of upside.
Curry against Noel. Curry kicks to Zubats. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast.
2 shots.
You're the second at the late game. On the East Coast, many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the largest city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I do think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have had those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at that time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your exposure and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good overview. Mavericks making a switch here. Farrell's checked in. Lakers leading by 8. Passes it to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Matthews against Curry. Matthews passes to Farrell. Feeds to Matthews. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Ingram. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They set the screen. Here's Kuzma. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Farrell kicks to Noel. Picked by Randall. Matthews, no one around him. A reverse, and it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Curry against Matthews. Curry kicks to Barea. Los Angeles with another miss. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Right now it's winning time, all right? Right now it's winning time. We got to make plays down there and down here.
Looking for the big push now, you can tell. Rick Carlisle asking his guys to take it up a notch, maybe finish this thing off.
Yeah, I mean, they've been fighting, biting, scratching, and clawing here all night, but this is where you need to zero in and close the door.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. They've got Julius Randle. Nowitzki is out there with Noel. Then it's Matthews, and it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now Barea. Now the feed to Barnes. That one wide left.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
And Matthews kicks to Farrell. There's the pass to Randall to take the lead, and he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
They set the screen. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 4 assists in the game. Here are the Mavericks now. Here's Farrell. Randall, a screen on Barea. Farrell kicks to Randall. High post try, and it's Dallas with another.
After failing to be aggressive and look for a shot in the first half, you don't have to let him know this time. You don't have to remind him now. He is really taking his game over in the second.
And here's Barea. Screen by Smith. The 3 from Barnes, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Farrell. Randall dishes to Noel. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Farrell for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. Barnes against Noel. Yep, that one goes. And it's 8 points for Harrison Barnes.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Pass to Noel. They set the pick. Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Here's Farrell, guarded by Kerr. Farrell gets the bucket.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Barea, the pass to Smith. On the wing, Barnes. Barea kicks to Barnes. And stolen by Noel. From 12 feet out, Barnes grabs the miss.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, that's the tenacity of Smith. He's willing to get nasty inside, especially when he earns these type of fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also making some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Barea. He hits both from the stripe. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Farrell passes to Nowitzki. Here's Farrell. Lopez outside. Lopez a screen. Lock at 6. Here's Nowitzki. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Caldwell-Pope against Matthews. Caldwell-Pope outside. To the inside, Zubac. Offensive rebound. Smith against Randall. Ball kicks to Zubac. There's the pick. The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's making shots from that area, and the D is not respecting his range. They better respect it now.
Farrell kicks to Nowitzki. To the inside. Lopez inside, covered by Barnes. And that one's good by Lopez.
And all all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Caldwell Pope with it. He kicks the ball for three, and another three for the Lakers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Picked by Randall. Here's Farrell, covered by Smith. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot, no good. Good D by Matthews. Mavericks trailed by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Farrell kicks to Randall. Nowitzki a screen. Randall with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Lopez, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Lopez has got 12 points here in the second half. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. The three, and another three for the Lakers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Dallas, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Randall down low. He's against Smith. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Randall.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's tipped. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, that's just a strong upper body. Randall converts through contact. Now he's going to go to the line.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Smith has checked in.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Randall. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and, boy, he can be tough to contain.
Now, here's Ball. There's a screen. Here's Kuzma, and the 3-ball is good. Kuzma's got 19 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Lopez a screen. Farrell kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Lopez. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. Barnes outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Barnes against Randall. Smith outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Smith. Kicks it to Randall to tie it up. Dallas with a fresh shot clock.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them. Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they take the lead. And that's now 35 points for Smith.
And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Ball kicks to Barnes. Over Randall. Zubac. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Lopez, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Ball kicks to Zubac. And stolen by Nowitzki. Passes it to Farrell. Nowitzki a screen. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Smith. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. There's a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Barnes. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter. Mavericks trail by 3. Farrell kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Lopez. Back to Nowitzki. There's the dish to Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
That's good from Lopez.
That's why his teammates trust him so much at the line.
The Lakers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. There's a good screen. Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 19 points.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Out to Smith. Lopez, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And so it's the Lakers with it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for Julius Randle. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Nowitzki kicks to Smith. Here's Lopez. Bank shot. No good. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Nails it.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 5. 26 seconds left in the game. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Stolen by Zubac. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
And at 6'6" ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance.
Farrell passes to Nowitzki. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Matthews dishes to Nowitzki, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.